You've got some experience in the industry, and the details that come out, every new detail is more jaw-dropping than the last. What do you make of this case?
Well, I found it the most fascinating case that I've ever worked on. I've been working on this since January last year. I got a tip-off from somebody, one of my Blockwatch members. I have an extensive network of 100,000 people out there. And one of them phoned me, well, wasn't actually a member at that stage, phoned me and said that there was a tip-off that he was out of prison. And I said, no, absolutely impossible. This guy's in jail. Anyway, so I went to see the person and they showed me exactly what they had. And so I started doing a little bit of investigation. So in January last year, I went to the house in Hyde Park. And at that stage, I didn't really know much about it. So in hindsight, it's quite fascinating. But when I went to the property in Hyde Park, I stood at the gate, and on the left-hand side, that is where TK, Thabo Bester, sorry, that's why he got his name, TK, Thabo Bester. And he used this word TK. Anyway, he stayed on the left-hand side, and there was a property on the right-hand side. There was a security guard at the gate from a no-name brand. And I asked him, who stays there? He said, who are you looking for? So I said, I'm looking for TK. He says, yes, TK lives here. So I said, well, where's TK? He said, he's not here at the moment, but he comes in and out. And that was in January last year. Anyway, I took a photograph. I've sent the photographs through to you of the gate, and it's date stamped in January last year. And then I took a photograph of the property on the right-hand side, which happens to be the property that's under construction, which is the property which I think all the focus is around, where the construction and the day clinic that was going to happen and whatever. Anyway, so that is when I got involved. Then I got hold of, because I've been involved with crime as a passion for the last 20 years.
Sorry, Andre, can I interrupt you there? Can I interrupt you there? Because you're saying this was in January last year. So you're saying January 2021 or January 2022? You're saying January 2022, but his escape was in May.
This is before he died. Okay, I'm telling you stuff now that I find quite interesting, because I listen to all of this, and I'm telling everybody this is happening in January.
Yeah.
So I started working on him in January. Then I found out that he was in a restaurant in November with a woman in the south of Johannesburg. So he'd been spotted there already, and he'd been spotted in January by that security guard. I even said to the security guard, what car does he drive? And he says he drives a white Porsche. But at this stage, I could not believe that this was actually unfolding. I thought it's impossible.